The truth about laser hair removal. If you've been thinking about getting laser hair removal, you've come to the perfect place. As you're probably aware, there's a lot to think about, and whether you're looking for a clinic or considering investing in an at-home gadget, it's critical to do your homework first. Only after you've researched the benefits and drawbacks of laser hair removal and the associated side effects can you decide if the procedure is right for you. Not only can laser hair removal help remove unwanted hair, but it can also help with other concerns such as ingrown hairs, which can cause hyperpigmentation, especially in people with dark skin tones. While we've come a long way in accepting our body hair, we understand that permanent removal is still the aim for some. In that scenario, a laser would undoubtedly be a worthwhile investment. But it's important to know that laser hair removal doesn't always get rid of hair for good and that there are other ways to get rid of hair, like waxing, threading, shaving, and tweezing. Not to mention IPL equipment that may be used at home. The one certainty about laser hair removal is that it requires time and money. Unfortunately, it is not a one-and-done procedure, and 8 to 12 treatments spaced over 4 to 6 weeks are usually needed. To answer some of your burning questions, we spoke with professionals at Pulse Light Clinic and SKN Clinic about everything you need to know before getting laser therapy, as well as sharing our own personal experiences. All of your laser myths will be debunked below, from causing hair growth, rarely, to the need to prevent sun exposure, always. The procedure appears to be unpleasant, but it isn't. Laser hair removal works by passing laser light through the pigment in the hair. This light transforms into heat, causing damage to the hair follicle and bulb. In our experience, it was a rapid, intense ache that was worse on thinner skin along the nose, chin, and temples. Fortunately, the lasers used on us had a cooling system, essentially, a constantly running cold blast of air just where the laser was aiming, which was quite beneficial. We also found it more unpleasant if our body temperature rose as a result of rushing around town to get to our appointments on time. Thus, time management is quite beneficial. After your first treatment, you won't see a difference for 2 to 3 weeks. It will take 8 to 12 treatments to get the results you want. You also need to be very consistent with your treatments because your hair follicles are all at different stages of development, and you want to make sure that each one gets zapped. Essentially, if you quit, your hair will regrow. Laser hair removal literally gets to the base of the problem. The laser will only target hair that is actively growing. Customized hair may appear finer and less visible after one treatment, but a series of treatments is required to achieve ideal results. Before you laser, you must use a hair trimmer or shave the area. We found out the hard way that the laser can react with hair on the surface of the skin, causing pain and sometimes that awful smell of burned hair. We were happy to know that the idea that shaving makes hair thicker and darker is a common beauty myth, so we shaved before our next sessions. Remember that for the best results, you must prepare thoroughly before each visit. Within 24 hours of the therapy, the region must be cleanly shaven. Electric razors are not advised since the hair is usually left excessively long. Tweeze, wax, or pluck the treated region between or before sessions. Just shave the affected area. Makeup, lotion, deodorant, and sun cream must be cleaned off the treatment area. If you need wipes, please let the practitioner know before the treatment starts. If the area has been exposed to sunlight during the last 4 weeks, it cannot be treated. It's actually a pretty rapid process. A complete face appointment can take as little as 20 minutes, including a quick discussion and makeup removal at the beginning. You are not permitted to go to the gym thereafter. It is critical to note that the laser's heat remains in your skin for 24 hours. That means no gym, sauna, or hot showers. You risk producing a nice, warm habitat for germs to flourish, resulting in spots and inflammation. Prepare to think about the sun a lot. Your dermatologist will tell you what to do, but you may need to stay out of the sun as much as possible before and after treatment. Likewise, if you have a tan, you must wait until it disappears before beginning your therapy. Again, your dermatologist will ask about upcoming holidays to make sure you don't have one that will make your next appointment time different. In some circumstances, laser treatment might stimulate further growth. True, certain types of hair can be coaxed to grow longer and thicker. Don't worry, if your hair isn't acceptable, your dermatologist will inform you. Certainly, laser hair removal can encourage hair growth in a small number of situations. You may need to alter your beauty routine and products. 2 days before and after treatment, you should not use scrubs, glycolic acid, or retinol creams. We also began using facial mists and increased our hydration as our skin became drier. It is recommended that you avoid chemical peels for 2 weeks before and after laser, and that you wait 1 to 2 weeks before using fake tan. We were surprised to find out that laser hair removal can help with those annoying ingrown hairs. Other benefits include cleaner, smoother skin, and permanent hair removal. Laser hair removal also has other benefits, like fewer ingrown hairs and less skin pain. This is because the therapy promotes straight hair growth. The hair cannot be plucked, dyed, or waxed. Plucking, waxing, and bleaching all slow down the process. If you wish to be hair-free during the process, shave instead. It works on all skin tones. The hair simply needs to be dark enough to capture the laser's attention. Dermatologists utilize long-pulsed ND, YAG lasers to treat darker or more pigmented skin tones. In the past, people with darker skin, especially black or Asian skin, were told not to use older laser hair removal methods. The laser's energy targets the pigment in the hair. However, because the pigment in the skin is shallower, the laser may be drawn to the skin rather than the pigment in the hair. Darker skin tones are at risk of burning. You may need to return for more treatments. Most people report a 90% permanent reduction in hair growth. However, hormonal fluctuations can cause hair to grow back. Based on your hair development and each individual client's condition, we may offer some top-up treatments at the end of the sessions, which could take place at larger intervals in between quarterly appointments or twice a year. When carried out by a qualified professional who has experience with it, laser hair removal is typically safe. Thank you for watching News Today reviews on YouTube and for visiting www.newstoday.nyc.